The Pink Ladies are here. This is a limited edition story that we do annually here on QVC from Mrs. Prindables. Mrs. Prindables meets the Pink Ladies. And if you're shopping right now or thinking about shopping right now, makes an incredible gift because Lori Shore, our Mrs. Prindable, what's the Pink Lady story?
This is the most elevated kind of apple we use all year long, and we use it when the harvest finally is picked and brought in because we believe it makes the most elevated caramel apples. Oh yeah,
one
take a
of
look.
the most sought after apples to
period.
bite into, like a thinner skin. It's slightly sweet.
Yes.
It's delicious, delicious. And here's what we've got. We got a 9-piece. If you're doing the math on that, that's Mrs. Prindables for under $5 an apple. That does not happen. Under $5 an apple. All you got to do is just order because you're getting all 9 of these, and the 9 consists of
baked goods, yummy baked desserts. The top one is peanut butter chocolate pie with real pieces of crusty pie crust.
You're getting it?
Yes, then you get 3 of our red velvet cake. So that's white chocolate chips and red velvet crunch.
You're getting those as well?
And our double chocolate cookie flavor. We've got some chocolate cookie crumble, milk chocolate chips, and all those fun sprinkles.
So here's what you got to do. Got to go to QVC.com, use the app, and just say, I want the apples. Yeah. $9 on a credit card, under $5 per, and just choose your ship date. Would you like them now?
Yep.
Or if you want to wait, just reserve them right now, and they'll be shipped on the 9th of December.
Indeed.
Or the 16th of December, which is right before Christmas, and you're not billed until it's shipped. Yeah. You can send these across the country. I've done it before with Mrs. Prindables. December 16th, you got a special treat coming your way. Keep an eye out for it. Goes across the country, and they're going to open it up and see this guy.
They see this guy. So this is what each of the individual gifts look like. Individually wrapped, you get the 2 from tag. We cut up 3 here to show you what these are like if you're going to serve them at home. But this is about taking the gourmet caramel apple that Mrs. Prindables pioneered a few years ago and taking it up the level, up a next level with these sought after, gloriously sweet and crunchy and good Pink Lady apples.
And by the way, that Pink Lady, that limited edition Pink Lady, these have not been made yet.
Not at
all. So they're just
all.
arrived. They're going to be fresh when they come to you, and this is one of the first steps. This amazing kind of exclusive to Mrs. Prindable's special magic caramel.
Exactly. So along with that U.S. grown apple, this is the first step. So right before these ship to you, our confectioners are going to plunge these Pink Lady apples into these made from scratch caramel. We make them daily from scratch in small batches in copper pots. There's where it goes. You're right. And that's really the heart and soul of our brand. The freshest apples, in this case, the extra sweet, extra good, extra elevated Pink Lady apple, that decadent melt in your mouth caramel, and then in this case, 3 different flavors. Woo!
What's the red one again?
This is red velvet cake.
I'm gonna try that.
Oh
red
my gosh, let me cut this for you.
So that combination, by the way,
is
one of the newest that we offer.
Yep.
3 ship dates. Most popular right now is actually in December. So well, we're starting in December right now. Obviously, they're all in December. But later on in December, the 16th, 400 people are shopping right now.
16th is a great
love the gift
option.
idea.
Don't you love it? And I love the bill to ship to for a whole family somewhere. Okay, what do you think? White chocolate chips, red velvet crumble on top of the caramel and the Pink Lady apples.
The third thing you said, the Pink Lady apple. That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful, wonderful flavor. Yeah. It's actually a softer, sweeter apple than the Granny Smith apple.
You got it.
Absolutely delicious. Pairs beautifully with all the decadent toppings on. But for a lot of people out there, age of possibilities, these are the perfect size.
Aren't
like
they?
some of the massive ones.
Yes.
Like this is one where you just take 1 apple, you and your spouse, and you devour the whole doggone thing.
Don't you agree?
1 apple is a great dessert.
So this is 3, but if you just look at one of these apples, any one of these, that's what one of this can be. So in our family, I'll stick it on the middle of our kitchen counter, and we'll just throughout the day go through and take a slice as we go.
That's exactly what you do.
And then one of these actually can go with our family all day long, or it can be just for me, you know, in 10 minutes. You got the choice.
But I love when you cut them up and you slice them up.
Aren't they
like you
beautiful?
Don't bite in the entire apple,
No.
right? Everybody gets a slice, and you do have it's a little wine tasting when it comes to different flavors that you have on top.
I love that idea.
And what's this one right up top
so
here?
this, oh gosh, you got to try this. I'm going to slice this. This is peanut butter chocolate pie, and make sure you get it with the pie. That is a flaky pieces of pie crust. Take a look at it there. I mean, we just came out of Thanksgiving and our love of great pies.
That's fantastic.
Isn't that crazy good? I mean, the toppings are kind of soft and your teeth sink into them. Then you hit that melt in your mouth caramel and that crunchy, sweeter apple at the core, and it's an incredible experience.
Back to the Mrs. Prindables story. The Mrs. Prindables story, for people who are new, I think we have like 30,000 people who never shopped on QVC before, just on last Saturday alone. So people don't know the brand.
Oh, wow. Well, listen, we became famous by pioneering the gourmet caramel apple, and we were only available in the highest end department stores for very limited times of the year. Thanks to Mrs. Prindables and QVC's partnership, we can bring you more choices throughout the year and at what we believe significantly better prices. So in this case, we're not using our Granny Smith apple, but we're using a more elevated, in fact, the most elevated type of apple that we use all year long on QVC. It's the Pink Lady apple. It's delicious just as is.
Just as is. And by the way, if you do get the Pink Ladies from Mrs. Prindables elsewhere, if you were to find them, they cost more. So this is the elevated apple, elevated toppings, not an elevated price here, under $5, because you're getting all 9 of them. So sometimes we have choices. This is not a choice of. Is that correct?
You get them all. All of them. And this is about the time in the Christmas season. I mean, Thanksgiving is officially done. This is it, where I think about the people that I forgot to buy gifts for, or I think about just that vague feeling, I know I forgot someone, don't know who it is. This is the thing I love about these is you're not going to be stuck with apples that you don't need. These are for men, women, adults, kids, and even beyond that, this is for making any moment with your family super special during a movie night or even just putting up your Christmas decorations.
Even the to from tag on there, right? All
yes.
individually bagged, individually wrapped. Give me a little bit of the basics when you receive them.
Oh, good
of storing them in the refrigerator, not in the refrigerator. You don't freeze these apples.
You don't freeze it. You treat them like you would your precious produce that you get at your farmer's market. They go straight in the fridge. They'll stay fresh there for up to 3 weeks. So no matter what ship day you pick, they'll get there in time for Christmas and they'll stay fresh through Christmas.
Guys, you eat them all yourself. 3 weeks is good.
3 weeks is good.
You got 9, a couple a week. You're going to be good to go. This is $44.98. It's a big deal on QVC. So big deals, today's special values, Black Friday sale prices, all deal, and more deal. Everything free shipping, everything on 5 easy payments. So you're getting all 9. The Pink Ladies are back. So 3 ship dates right now, immediate, couple days it gets there. The 9th of December or the 16th of December. 1,000 people on the line right now, and 132-734. Thank you so much.
Here's the pie flavor for you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Lori Shore. We got more coming up, by the way. Belle from Kim Gravel, the spot-on modern chic blouse, is what Pat is wearing right now.
This is what I'm wearing.